as a player myself, I was kind of at that phase where you can play a little kill screen, but you kind of aren't that consistent playing kill screen. In qualifiers, I think I over exceeded my expectations. I was hoping for 7 or 8 max outs, and then I ended up getting 10.
Triple, I think, but doesn't matter. Gets the Tetris. Max out for Cole. 11 for Cole.
Making it into top 16 seeds was like a big sigh of relief. Like, okay, I can relax and watch round 0 and wait to play my match.
So Cole has like been one of those players who's risen and grown a lot since last year's CTWC, which seemed pretty good for like his skill level at that time. But this year, I honestly would not be surprised like if he makes it to top 8 or something like that. So he's a decent shot at that for sure.
I think with his progression each and every single year, he made top 16 last year. He ended up facing Scooty in that, and for him, that was a win. Only because he didn't think he could get that far, right? The year before, in 2023, he had an early round exit. He was eliminated in round 0, and that really hurt him. I remember at the time he was visibly upset. He needed his space. He wanted to be alone. And I saw him with GD. GD and him were having a nice little heart-to-heart. And then I went over there and talked to Cole too and told him, listen, be proud of yourself. This was your opportunity to show the world that you can make the top 48, and you did it. Next year, you're going to look to progress further and further and further. Every single year, you're going to look to try to better yourself. And what did he do? He not only made top 48, but he made the top 16. He got to play that second day, that Sunday, Championship Sunday, and he get to play against his best friend. Like, what more could you ask for in a story like that?
Even to this day, it feels like I got lucky. I would have played 17th seed. 17th seed got upset by the last seed, Kirby. I proceeded to like only need to max out once. So even now, it feels like I got really lucky to make it to Sunday, that kind of streak or run, whatever you want to call it.
The first thing I think about Coalbucket is that he's close buddies with Blue Scooty. That's like the first thing that comes to mind about him, honestly.
His friendship/rivalry with Blue Scooty is great. He loves being matched up with Scooty. But, they're really good friends. They love playing each other. You kind of see during the CTL draws, like Cole's like, please, 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 I want to be in the same division as Scooty.
It was definitely fun. It was probably the funnest match I've had at a regional because whoever won was like the other one got to go on. It was like the Japan match in 2018. It was like at least somebody gets to go to the top 8. I think that's the first time I've had like that mentality going to a match.
The documentary crew was like, oh, we're going to get some footage before your match to kind of hype it up. And so I wasn't really too worried about the match. I was just trying to help film like breakfast and walking over and stuff. And then the match just passed by in an instant. Like, first thing I know, I'm walking up on stage getting ready, and then next thing it's just over. I got swept. Honestly, deservedly so. I think at that point in my competitive career, my kill screen wasn't up to speed. So overall, I think I was very proud of my run. It definitely can improve upon this year. So after CTWC, a big part of my summer was spent going to regional events. Towards the beginning of September, October, there became this new little nickname for me named New Look Coalbucket. And this name kind of sprung from the Cleveland Classic Tetris Wars event. Throughout the 8-game format, I ended up playing really well and really consistently, and actually being able to push myself on kill screen in person.
It was me and Colin on comms for that. Going into the final round, he was actually behind Huff by 2 points. In that 8th game, he had a monster run. No one was touching him. Ben came close, Opox. He came really close. But then Huff had to pass Ben to get into a tie with Cole, and came like 1 or 2 singles short.
I don't like this. I do not like this. Oh no! No! 1,000! Coalbucket is going to win the Classic Tetris Wars Live Battle Royal tournaments.
It was so close. And it was just such a dramatic finish. His 29 play there was very impressive. Being able to outduel someone like Huff it's pretty insane that he can do that.
Winning that event was just incredible, and it really helped motivate my consistency. And leading into New Look Coalbucket, I think I just had a lot of shift in being able to play kill screen and being able to play it consistently every single game. So going into Michigan, there definitely felt kind of a target on my back because I won Michigan 2024, and I really wanted to be able to go back-to-back and win both times. But someone who really has been on the rise recently decided they should fly out there.
He's super phenomenal with 29, just someone who can definitely really make waves. someone who's already made waves too. Real dark horse for 2025.
Going into that, I was like, okay, I need to focus. I need to be disciplined every match and just play my own game. I think I had probably 5 or 6 chase downs on kill screen that tournament, and that really helped me to make it all the way back to grand finals again.
Okay, now I don't like that.
Oh, Cole,
no,
hang the
dude,
piece
you
on the
need
left.
I need something left. No,
You gotta hang a bar.
Gonna
Me,
hang
you
the bar.
need B57.
All right, you need B57. We're at B40.
53.
B53.
57. And
That's
Meme
it, and Meme
is the
takes it
winner
all.
of the Detroit qualifier.
That just goes to show how hard that regional was, and I'm very proud I was able to get second place. Couldn't get the back-to-back, but getting second place was still a really good performance. I think the main focus heading into CTWC to try and be capable of beating players like that is trying to focus on my mental. I know that I have the potential to go toe-to-toe with them, and I've had games in both in solo practice and in matches against other people where if I had that level of play, I'd definitely be able to keep up. When you go into a match against one of them, you will feel bad if you let off the gas at any point because they will take advantage of it. So it's really just focusing on not getting nervous and keeping the composure in order to just play consistently and play the same level of aggression for 5 games in a row and trying to gain a mental headspace where I don't have my hands shaking at the thought of that is really what I need in order to get in the right headspace for CTWC.
Coalbucket is definitely making his name. He's definitely cracked the top 15 players, maybe even top 10 players, depending on who you ask. He's practicing a lot. He's putting in the time. That's actually one of the reasons why I took interest in him, in his gameplay, because I know he has that drive to get better. I can really see that in him, his conviction. So I trust that he will be a threat and he's going to get really good. I think he'll do good this tournament, but I think in the next year or later, he will really be someone that you're going to see at the top levels of future events.